Thank you. I know that I have, when I do have a strong desire, I can pray and receive an answer to my prayer. I can receive an answer to my prayer.
Yep. Do you need her to stand up, Connie?
No?
Yep.
Okay. But then it's like when I do the exercise of, God, please show me that you love me, that you exist, that questioning. And then I go into doubt.
So what's God just shown you?
God showing me that there is a wisdom in the world that comes from a higher source.
No, I see. In that situation, I feel, Jennifer, what God's showing you is that there's a lot of doubt in you.
Oh, sorry.
And you need to experience that emotionally before you will actually work your way through it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Doubt is a funny emotion, because doubt is an emotion that causes you to not act. When you doubt things, you can't act, right?
Yeah.
It's an excuse-based emotion. So whenever you have this emotion of doubt with God, then you need to work through why you want to have doubt with God, because doubt is a selected excuse-based emotion. You understand what I mean by that? You want to doubt, right? Your mind wants to doubt.
All right.
So you've got to find out the emotional reason why, because it comes from an emotion somewhere.
All right, it probably relates to, because the other thing that happens other than doubt is that I need things to be tangible. I need to see and touch. And the other one is when I receive the answer, I run the other way.
They're all related to your doubt, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that's the case, yeah. Okay, you've answered my question then.
Well, I haven't answered it.
Oh,
I want you, I haven't answered it purposely. I want you to go back over those three sets of emotions and really feel about them, because your doubt is being caused by a group of emotions that you are unwilling to feel, and you'd prefer to be in doubt than feel them. Do you understand? See, a lot of our emotional work is about instead of choosing emotions we prefer to have, we need to get to the real core of things. We need to get to the core emotions. And what I'm seeing many of you do is you choose to feel one thing because you want to avoid a whole heap of other more truthful things. And in fact, you even choose to create an emotion that's actually a complete figment of your creation and imagination in order to avoid a whole heap of truthful emotional processing work, right? And doubt is one of those things.
So I need to look at what I'm trying to avoid.
Yes. Yep.
Well, that'll be.
And whenever you pray, it gets triggered.
And that's why I want to run away.
Correct.
Yeah.
So let yourself go back, pray, let yourself feel what gets triggered, let yourself feel the emotion that's underneath the doubt, rather than think, I'm praying to an imaginary person now, or whatever it is that you doubt. You follow me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. We've got to be very careful. The reason why, if you think about it this way, our mind is a tool that is subservient to your heart, your soul. It's a tool. Now, if your soul says, I don't want to have to act, because acting scares me silly. Like, for example, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and they've done something that I feel I need to speak up about, but I know if I speak up about it, they're probably going to leave the relationship, and I don't want them to leave the relationship. So I've got a lot of fear about them leaving the relationship if I speak up. So what's my soul want? My soul wants security over truth in that situation, right? Safety over truth. So what do? I don't tell them anything. I've got my safety, right? I've got my safety. The soul has determined, my feelings have determined, and my feelings being, I want safety above all else. I don't care whether I'm in a lie with my partner. I want to feel safe. That's my underlying feeling. So what do I feel in my heart? I want safety above all things. So what's your mind going to help you do? Be safe above all things. Justify to yourself that position. So your mind's going to say, it's pointless telling him, right? He might not have done it, and then I'll just create a terrible problem. He's going to get angry, so I don't really want his anger, so I won't do it. And it can come up with 100 different explanations if you want it to, all to justify the underlying soul-based choice, which is, I just don't want to feel unsafe. Do you follow? Now, all of those other things that are manufactured by the mind, you can go off and process and it won't do anything because they're all false. Because you're unwilling to face the truth, which is what's really going on inside of your heart. I'm scared stiff and I just don't want to feel that in the example I gave. Does that make sense? Yeah. Now, who was next?